It's possible to roast a full third of a pound of coffee and extend the roast times toward 15 minutes with a popcorn popper. The trick is to keep the airflow through the increased amount of beans, and the increased amount of beans reduces the rate at which they gain heat. I split the blower and the heater, controlling the blower with the variac, the heater with a switch. I use a hurricane lamp chimney. It makes a great see-through roast chamber. Screen chaff catcher goes right on top. A dial thermometer or a digital thermometer. And we will also duct the exhaust out of the house. We use an inexpensive vacuum cleaner to cool the beans. Just plug the hose into a cardboard box, and in the cardboard box then we have a piece of a cheese grater for the airflow. Just drop the beans in there. Going to roast some Sweet Marias, a full third of a pound. Flip the variac on, crank it all the way up, and try to get some airflow going. The roaster does have to be tipped over quite a bit to get a good airflow with this quantity of beans. And we set the timer for 4 minutes. The beans decrease in density as time passes, so their agitation naturally increases. That results in the air blowing across the heater more quickly, doesn't gain as much heat. So every 4 minutes we reduce the variac's current to the blower so that the agitation is reduced and the amount of heat transferred to the air, and thus the beans, is increased. By the way, you're looking at the actual bean flow here. This is time-lapse, not speeding up the frames. And we usually reach first crack around 8 minutes. And drop the current to the blower again as we enter our third 4-minute period. Coming up on 12 minutes. This roast went out to 14 minutes. I stopped it at around 432 degrees. Time to dump the beans. Flip off the heat. Power up the vacuum, which always torques out of my hands. Lower the variac so the beans don't go flying everywhere. Dump them. And about 30 seconds they'll be completely cool. Very good roast. In this case, it looks as if we lost about 17% of bean mass. And I can certify that it tasted pretty good.